All right, Sydney, man, it's good to get you back on the show. It's been probably less than a month, but you're back scheduled for another huge fight in Japan. But before we get into that, let's talk about Bellator 234 in Tel Aviv. You got a dominant decision win over Roger Huerta. Fighting overseas, it does not always go smooth. Were there any obstacles during fight week in Israel?
Yeah, it was a bombing, so everything got shut down. They were bombing over there in Israel. Um, we were trying to find a sauna to cut weight on Saturday, but everything shuts down on Saturday. I forget what it's called, like a holiday. Um, it was just different over there. The water had sodium in it. Everything had sodium in it because um, it gets so hot over there. So it was just so many obstacles. But you know what? The people there were great. Bellator, I had a great time. They ran it professionally, and we kept the show going. It was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot.
A bombing. Did you expect that? Did you read about Israel before you went over there, or was that just something that shocked you when it happened?
It's shocking, and I read about it, and it was. I mean, it's shocking when it actually happens to you. You know, you hear about it, but if it doesn't happen to you, you don't understand it. You know what I mean? When it happened, and I'm about to go outside, and they had the siren, and they were like, "Yo, you can't go outside because Gonza sent over missiles." I'm like, "What? Get out of here!"
Man, that's a trip, man. From being somewhere where you don't even have to even think about that to going
Right?
somewhere to where that's something that is commonplace, and then you have to fight that weekend. A lot of
Yeah.
a lot of emotions can be running through your mind, but you went in there, you got the job done. Lots of takedowns, lots of scrambles, lots of kicks.
Right.
Were you surprised in that fight that he was kicking so much with the threat of the takedown?
I'm learning in this world. Common sense isn't so common. I don't know. And I was having a bad day that day. It was just because I ate a lot of cheeseburgers, so the muscle was built up. My the lactic acid was built up. I mean, it wasn't the best for me, but it wasn't the best performance I ever had. Definitely had better, but yeah, I was very shocked. I was very shocked when it happened. He giving it to me. I'm very blessed.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you elevate to 9 straight wins. Probably the biggest win of your career so far, but you just said that it wasn't the best performance you had, so we have more to come from you. Take us through the process of getting this fight with Michael Chandler inked.
I'm not even going to waste your time because it was Monday. We had wrestling practice. I was having a tough day, and I just got the calls that Ben got hurt. Do I want to jump in for Michael Chandler? Well, without me even thinking, I was like, hell yeah, 100%.
So it wasn't even like you were chasing the fight. They just came to you. So they saw you as a someone that could take him on and compete against him.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was really cool. So I'm like, I have to. Michael Chandler, like, come on. And you don't know how long it would probably would have took me like a year or two to get him. No, I do it now. Right now. I was really happy. It was really cool. God is good. Or
Yeah, that's like 2 fights in the span of a month and a half. When I look back at your career between 2013 2014, you had like at least 6 fights canceled. When you back at that time and being in that position at that moment, and you look at yourself now, what goes through your mind, man? You mentioned that you feel blessed. Is that the best word to describe it?
the best because people don't. If people don't really understand my career, they don't understand it. They think everything was like a luck. They think all my opponents was like cupcakes or you know. They won't understand it to me because I don't do the talking. I don't showboat. I just go in there. I don't know. Go in there, perform, get paid, and leave. That's about it.
Were you back in training like immediately after that last fight, or?
Yep. I was actually having a bad day that Monday at wrestling. Very bad day.
What
It
do you
was
mean
hard.
by a bad day?
Mm. I had I was eating so much. I had like 4 Chipotle burritos Sunday. Monday came wrestling. I'm like, ugh. I felt those Chipotle burritos bad.
You weren't even thinking about a fight when they came at you with it. You're just
No,
like, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. I'm gonna train and just enjoy life a little bit.
exactly. Yep.
Then what did you have to do? Was it hard for you to shut that off? Like I can't eat no more. I gotta diet down now.
Now this is all I indulge on: fruit, and that's it. It's all I eat. Man, it wasn't that big of a deal to stop eating like crap. 'Cause I didn't like the way I felt anyway. But man, it was a lot.
Michael Chandler, it's an opportunity that you cannot pass up. He's probably arguably the best lightweight in the history of Bellator. A big test, when you sit back and think about him and what he has done, what are your thoughts on him as an opponent right now at this point in your career?
I mean, it's like you said. Obviously, he's clearly one of the best. Eddie, Ben, clearly one of the best. Going there and test myself. I mean, what would he have done for the sport? Come on, man. The same thing with Roger. It's like, come on, you really can't. It would be an insult if I give them a compliment. What can I give them? I really can't give them anything. I can give them a challenge. That's about it. But they're legends. They've done so much. So I'm gonna go in there and do what I normally do best. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to with Bellator. I'm gonna have to properly reintroduce myself. Obviously doing that Roger performance wasn't the best. So I'm gonna have to come in there. With a little different swagger now.
Did they tell you if you were going to be the co-main event or not?
Probably gonna be the co-main event. I hope not the main event, bro. I don't even want to be the co-main event, but I doubt that. Co-main event.
Co-main event, of course, man. Well, you in the main event, you got Rampage Jackson versus Fedor. Is that
I
like a
know
dream?
one of my first favorite fighters. I'm gonna par with him. Yeah, and I'm a fan of. I'm about to fight one of my favorite fighters, Michael Chandler. I'm so happy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm very happy.
Who are you taking over to Japan with you?
So my cornerman, King Mo. We're still looking for some people. My coaches, coaches are also with the coaching staff. It's like everybody is also busy because so many people have the PFL.
Oh, okay.
So
So
what happened is like you have to how do I say? I just gotta be patient and see what we can do right now. But yeah, everybody's busy right now. My coaches have faith in me to take this fight because obviously, this is a great opportunity. And we take every opportunity, every shot we get.
so your coaches, they look at this matchup, they see that you have the capability of beating Michael Chandler. This is an opportunity that you cannot pass up. And do you feel like you go in there, you beat Michael Chandler? That's like you jump the line. You're the number one contender.
Mm, you know what? I'm the number one contender. I don't really care about all that.
Oh, okay,
I want everybody.
okay.
I don't know why I really care. I mean, the reason why I feel like I don't really care about all of that. I work too hard to care about any of that. Like, I know the truth. So, you know, number one contender. That's cool. That's real
What
cool.
kind of fight are you expecting? I'm pretty sure you visualize some scenarios. Are you visualizing like a dirty, gritty fight against Michael Chandler because he is
Mm,
like that style? He'll get hit, he'll hit
wow.
you, he'll come back, he'll
Yeah.
get hurt, or do you see like, hey, I'm gonna dominate this dude. Like I got the style to do it.
The I win style. That's it.
Mhm.
Well, that's it. Wherever he's lacking, we're gonna. How do I say? Whatever he's lacking, we're just gonna
Expose.
be exposed, beyond exposed. We're gonna violate that.
Mhm.
Understand what? We're violating that. So yeah, listen, go out there, just go out there and have fun. Like I said, I performed with Roger Huerta. Obviously, it wasn't the best performance. I didn't want to have that performance. I hate looking at that fight, but that was me on my worst night. I knew what was going on. So when I saw certain things, like, why am I not doing this? And he was flexible. He was a vet. So I wasn't happy about that. But, I'm going to do better. I can't wait for you to see me.
Do you feel like this is your real debut? Like that was like just a warm up fight?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I do. I really do.
what what mistakes or I guess mistakes that you said you made in that preparation that you're probably not gonna make in this one leading up to it?
The nutrition part was definitely one of them. And that's about it. The nutrition part, yeah, that's about it. It was a learning experience. Nothing big.
Then what about camp? Once you got the contract signed, then what changed for you in your training?
Nothing. Nothing. Showing up to class on time, that's about it. That's about it. Uh, Road work, eating cleaner, that's about it.
You didn't bring you didn't have someone, you didn't say like, okay, have some one of your training partners come in and work with you a little bit more closely, to imitate Michael Chandler, or is it just like I don't need that, I just focus on myself and get ready?
Kind of that. Yeah, I focus on myself, and I know what Chandler's gonna bring.
Mhm.
So I just, focus more on myself, and then I don't have that time frame right now. So I'm like, it's whatever. I'm gonna go out there and do what I do. We know the outcome.
So
Focus.
after that, I mean, like, actually, yeah, after your fight, Fedor's gonna fight Rampage. I want to go back to that.
Yeah, that is so insane. I'm gonna watch that fight. I'm going to enjoy it. It sucks because being a co-main event and being all of that, it will wait. And when we do fight, we gotta doctors and gotta get paid and they're talking, and I want to miss that fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really fortunate to be in this predicament.
Who do you
Really
think is
cool.
gonna win that? Because I guess this is supposed to be Fedor's retirement fight, so that's gonna be the last fight of his
Yeah, and
career.
probably Fedor. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out with a bang." Yeah,
And
probably Fedor.
Rampage is gonna bring that slugger mentality, so it's gonna be crazy.
I know. Yeah, he might. I don't know. I would be so interested. I definitely have to watch that one. See, can't wait. Can't wait.
So now,
Just
when you think about this is fight's gonna be on December 29th, and you think about next year, you're only 27 years old. You're still young in your career. When you think about 2020, what do you see? Or you're not even looking at that year. You're just like, okay, I need to just get this fight out the way, and then I
yeah,
just enjoy myself.
I'm definitely not thinking about that right now. Try to focus on fight one fight at a time. And right now, I'm focused on this. But 2020, things will definitely be different for me. Life will be different for me. I just gotta focus. I don't want to buy no distractions. I have to really focus on the people and keeping them around that keep me humble. Keeping the things around that keep me humble, and keep looking for ways to not only be a better fighter but be a better person. Um, yeah, man. Yeah. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing none of this fighting stuff just to be a good fighter. For granted, that's probably the number one. But I want people to look, and then I want a little kid to look at me like, all right, he did it. I can do it too. I want to be like that. It's not hard. You find something you want and you go wholeheartedly towards it. People try to relate. They can't relate. They don't see. They didn't see some of the things I saw. It's impossible. So when they watch this interview or they watch me fight or they hear about my story, they can just take the time. You know what I mean? Try to understand it like I did and become that person that they want to become. Better than me, obviously. Obviously, they have to become better than me. So that's in 2020. I just want to inspire one person. One person. Hopefully, it's close to 10,000 or whatever. One person just to go for a job, just to do something. Instead of going left all the time, they make it right because of me. That's it. That's it. That's all I want. Is one person. Hopefully, it's many more. But I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be a better person. That's about it. So 2020, besides being the champion, which I already am, I want to just change somebody's life for the good. That's it.
That's great, man. I think that's all it's about, right? It's of course you want to accomplish your goals in your life, but to be out there on television, on social media, inspiring other people to live a better life and to be a better person. That's a that's a huge endeavor for an
Yeah,
athlete.
yeah. That's it for me, right? Oh man, yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm excited for you too, man. Just a month ago, you're making your Bellator debut. Now you're fighting the biggest name in the lightweight division on December 29th in Bellator, Japan, at the Saitama Super Arena, which is like one of the most famous arenas in mixed martial arts history. I feel
Okay.
like 30,000, 40,000, something like that seats. So it's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's cool. Wow. You think it's gonna be like a sold out event?
I don't know. I don't know because they open certain parts up and they close certain parts of the stadium up. So I don't know exactly how many. So we'll see what happens, man. But no matter what, it's gonna be a massive event. I think because it's the first Bellator show in Japan or even in Asia. It's
Or
gonna be crazy.
I'm the co-man event. This is what when I mean inspired. That's because it shocks me sometimes. Like, bro, I don't know if you guys remember. Like this year I fought in May. The car besides Bellator I fought in was CFFC. Am I correct?
Mhm.
And I'm like, bro, like now it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You understand what I'm saying? This year, 2019, I fought CFFC. Now I'm fighting headlining freaking Bellator against Michael Chandler. It's real shocking to me. Everything's rushing, and this is what I mean by this is inspiring somebody because this is cool. But I gotta first do one thing is win this fight and do what I do. That's it. So,
Yeah, man. That's what MMA is. MMA, you could be at one point, you could be fighting from a regional promotion, and then a year later, you'll be at a co-main main event for one of the biggest shows of the year. And this is the moments that you need in your career to blow yourself up to, superstardom and to inspire others, man. That's what it is.
wow, I heard of these thing called like a overnight. Like for granted, I still haven't had a blue check next to my name on Instagram.
Yeah.
Everything is different now, like everything is completely different for me. I didn't know I was fighting on that big of a arena. That's a blessing, man. I'm really happy, man. Now, no worries. Now you got me. Now I want to come at you. You know.
All right, man. Well, December 29th, Bellator Japan, Michael Chandler, catchweight bout. Sidney, man, it's always a pleasure to speak with you and to chop it up, man. Good luck to you, man, and I'll see you in Japan.